Hey guys, welcome back. It's Caitlin. Today we are going to do a get it all done video. I'm going to take you along with me as I do some homeschool prep for this upcoming school year. So it is Saturday and my husband is off work, so he is going to be watching the kids and wrangling them and also helping me with some projects so that today and tomorrow I can get a bunch of just little things done that I need to get done before we start our school year back. So we're going to finish putting our new schoolroom together. We moved in the middle of last year and we have not really put a schoolroom together, so we're going to finish doing that. We're going to do some like little maintenance things like sharpen pencils, and we've got some printing to do and just a couple of random things, collecting activities, especially for my younger ones. You might can hear one of them crying outside the door. So anyway, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get a bunch done, and you can turn this on in the background while you work on prepping your homeschool stuff, and this will be hopefully motivating for you to get some stuff done too. So let's go. All right, we're gonna start here by trying to finish up our schoolroom. Like I said, we moved in the middle of last school year, and had not put the schoolroom together yet. Kind of wanted to live with the space and figure out what worked for us. And so then over the summer, we have been kind of putting our little area together here. So my husband is hanging some floating shelves. These are actually spice racks from IKEA that I'm using as bookshelves, and then we're going to hang a clock that I got and just try to get a couple things finished with that. Then next we're moving on to pencils. These were the only tiny pencils we had in the house so the kids have used them up and we needed to sharpen some more. So I just got a bunch of pencils and started sharpening them. Our pencil sharpener, I don't know if something's wrong with it, but it's sharpening them all kind of wonky. So I tried both the cheapo ones that I had as well as some of the good Ticonderoga pencils, and it still sharpened weird. So I got to figure that out. All right, here we go for day 2. I did not get nearly as much done yesterday as I wanted. I don't know if it's just me or if you guys experience this too. If you're a mom of young little ones, you never get everything done. So all the things I had on my list, I only got a fraction of them done. So hopefully today we will get some more done. We're home from church, and so hopefully we can get a little bit done this afternoon. So let's go. So we picked up a shelf from Target that I wanted to add to the space, and my husband put that together, and we put that in here, and that kind of was the last big piece of furniture I wanted to put in there. So got that done, and then this closet is like games, puzzles, extra homeschool stuff, activities, and it is a mess and it needs to be organized completely, and that will be a separate video. But I did get in here a little bit and kind of take inventory of activities that we had. My 3-year-old very much wants to do school these days, and I don't do a formal preschool with her, but she likes to have activities, and so having a list of those will be helpful. Then we did a bunch of printing and laminating. Again, with my 3-year-old, she wants to have a calendar. The boys have these Velcro calendars that we do kind of in our little morning warm-up thing, and she has been wanting one too. So I printed those off and laminated them and cut and did the Velcro dots. It took forever, way longer than I was expecting, but I got it done finally. So now she'll be able to join us in doing the calendar, and I know she's going to enjoy this. These are from the 5-Girl Schoolhouse, and I will link them in the description. We used to have like a big wall calendar that we did for calendar time, and then switched to this, and I like it tons better because it's portable, small, it fits in their binders, and I don't have to have a big thing on my wall anymore. And so just you do the weather, you have the calendar, the season, holidays, that kind of stuff. So they typically, like at the beginning of the month, we change the calendar, and then every day they just change out the date, and they love it. And yeah, so anyway, worked on that for a little bit. Everything I did just took so much more time than I expected it was going to take. The printing took longer, the Velcro dots took longer, getting the shelves put up and stuff, everything just took longer. So I did not get nearly a fraction of the things done that I wanted to get done. on these 2 days. But, it was a start and at least got me going for starting our school year. So now I'm assembling my kids' independent work binders. I have a whole separate video about these that I can link, but they each have, until this year, just the boys. Now I'm adding a third one in for my 3-year-old daughter, but they each have a binder that has like a dry erase marker and their calendar, their maps for CC for our map tracing. I put their daily independent work in there. I've got like some other handwriting and tracing, and basically it's just stuff that they can each do independently, or reference materials for them to use, things that we use often. So it's already in their binder, and then you can see in this one, this is one of my older boys, there I have a divider for each day of the week, and I'm able to put their CC worksheets or other worksheets, not just classical conversations related, but we do other worksheets too sometimes in there as well. We are also starting a new Bible curriculum this year, which you will see me working on here in a few minutes. But that, for now at least, is going to go in these binders as well. I'm not sure exactly how I want to handle that, and if the putting in the binders is going to be kind of bulky, I don't know. But for right now, we're just going to try that, and then we will see. So here we are printing the Bible curriculum that I mentioned a second ago. We are using, it's called Bible Study Guide for All Ages, and it is a curriculum that is designed to be used for all ages, like it says in the description. And so you purchase that, you all learn the same material, but it's kind of scaled up or down depending on the reading level. So my older son, who is 8 and is reading really well, he will be doing one level, and then my 6-year-old son, who's just like barely starting to read, and my 3-year-old will be doing a different level. And then my 6-year-old, once he's reading better, I'll switch him up to what his older brother is doing. But they will each have their own worksheets, and they'll be a little bit different based on how much they can read, but we'll all be studying the same material. So I'm excited about it. I've heard really good things about it. Once we have done it longer, I'll give a review and let you guys know what I'm thinking. So now it is after bedtime. The kids are in bed, and I'm trying to just finish up. Like I said, I did not get nearly as much stuff done as I wanted to get done. There were quite a few things on my list that I will have to do another time, but I wanted to at least get like some little activities set up for the kids. Tomorrow is kind of our first day of school, first official day of school. And so I'm trying to come up with some fun little activities to be sitting out when they wake up for them to do while I fix breakfast. So for my oldest, I've taken my Logic of English tiles that are magnetic, and I made 4 different words. I know it's kind of hard to see in the video, but I made 4 words with the tiles, and then I scrambled up the phonograms and wrote on the board, like, can you make 4 words with these? And so he, in the morning, will be kind of like a puzzle to try to figure out what 4 words can he make out of those phonograms. Does he make the same 4 I did? Can he make something different? So we'll see how that goes for him. And then for my 3-year-old and my 6-year-old, I came up with some other little activities for them. I put out like a little counting bears graphing thing for my 3-year-old. It's just a graph I put a handful of counting bears in a little container for her to put in the graph. And then for my 6-year-old, I put out some pattern blocks and some like pictures that he can copy with the pattern block. So just something fun for them to do in the morning, that they can do independently. And I also put a few books on the bookshelf and moved that stuff around a little bit. That is where I intend to display books that are like seasonal or unit studies, or that go along with what we're learning in classical conversations. But we don't start CC up yet until later this week, so I didn't do much there. Well, we certainly did not get it all done, but we did get some things done, so that's a win. And we were able to get prepped and ready for our first day of school, and then I'll just keep working on stuff as I have time to work on it. So anyway, if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're probably getting close to the beginning of your school year as well. So I hope that you are prepped and ready and you have a fantastic school year with your kids. Bye.